name is Cheyenne Thompson. For my research project, I'm going to be doing workout supplements. The reason why I kind of decided to research workout supplements is due to the fact that in the past have used supplements before working out and after. So I kind of wanted to research more into that and see kind of if what I was using helps or if it was beneficial to me at all. And so kind of with this research project, it's more or less focused on college athletes or professional athletes. So it still applies, but it's more or less geared towards that level. So when looking at the definition of what a supplement is, you can kind of see it's a product other than tobacco intended to supplement the diet, or according to the FDA, it's a product intended for ingestion containing a dietary ingredient. And so via their webpage, kind of some common substance are a vitamin, a mineral, an herb, or amino acid. And so these dietary supplements can be found in lots of forms, as most of you know. It can be found in tablets, capsules, soft gels, gel caps, liquids, or even powders. And so there's a wide range of variety of how these supplements are found. And so kind of some common supplements that we're going to be talking about in this research project is kind of the creatine, protein, green tea, fish oil, and magnesium. And so those are the big kind of hitters that are used in this athletic world and by people who think that they need to be healthy. And so we're going to kind of break down whenever we get to talking about each individual sport as to what kind of a creatine does or what a protein does or magnesium, and also kind of the suggested levels, because as many know, you can't just kind of take a crap ton of protein or take a mass amount and then expect results instantly or expect kind of a healthy result. And so we'll kind of educate a little bit about that and the different amounts. And then so next we'll talk about who regulates these supplements. And so I know that we've done a little bit of research about it before, but the FDA is kind of the big brother for the market of supplements. However, under the FDA, they allow manufacturers to kind of lead in their own safety experiments and safety trials and kind of publish that data on their own, and also give the ability for manufacturers to distribute fair products. So it's on the manufacturers essentially to do right by consumers. And the FDA really won't become involved until there's a red flag kind of put up or some sort of study or some sort of complaint showing that, hey, this isn't what the manufacturer said or isn't what they put out, and the FDA becomes involved. And there's been many of cases where the FDA has become involved. I'm sure, as many of you have known, kind of the big scandal between Target and Walgreens and all that of their generic brand of supplements kind of raised some red flags. And so a lot of them in the past few years had to be taken off the market. And so a couple more research studies have been done, and the FDA had to do their own investigation with that. And so for this project, we're kind of going to be talking about who needs what. So our main focus is going to be on a power lifter, a runner, and then a football player. We're going to look at what supplements they need, what are common supplements people suggest, and kind of how much. Because it really does matter how much people are taking. You can't just take a handful and expect to be okay. So it's all about regulation and understanding the different amounts needed. So for our first athlete, we're going to be looking at powerlifters. And so common supplements recommended for powerlifters are creatine, protein, a multivitamin, and fish oil. And so studies have been done for powerlifters and bodybuilders about taking creatine. And so the study that I found focused on women, and it showed that women who had been taking 20 grams of creatine for 4 days and then followed by 5 grams for 66 days had a 20 to 25% increase in their strength, and they had higher PRs. And so that's just showing that the supplement's working, but it was regulated with how much. And then also protein. The reason why an athlete would want to do protein is to kind of rebuild strength and kind of help with muscle gain and fatigue, because while protein is found naturally in our diets, a person or an athlete is going to be needing to consume more protein than they're going to be able to find in their day-to-day diet. Even if they did have an awesome diet full of protein, they still just need that extra boost. And then also a multivitamin would be needed just to keep their joints healthy and keep calcium levels all right. And so again, you are going to be able to find all of these supplements naturally in your diet. However, whenever you're at this level, you just need a little bit extra to keep on